Give me a second.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out how to explain it to you. Okay. Ready? So, the last couple of weeks, you learned the 2-string modes. You played them ascending. Now you're playing 2 octaves up and down, right?
Yep.
Now we're gonna get to the 3rd octave, and we're also gonna try to make your transitions, the time in between the steps, smoother. Okay? So your goal is not to just and stop, right? Which is good. It's perfect for the first level, but the goal is to later on be able to do it where it's constant time. Your transitions are on beat, right? It's continuous. Now, when you go to the next stage of the exercise, going to the 2nd octave, it should also be smooth and continuous. So coming back down the scale, so you're starting for Phrygian. You understand what I mean? So
Just you make just one transition from the same mode and just go for all
so
the way.
it's continuous. Everything you do, like I said to you when you first started, in my style of teaching, everything leads to the next step and everything is circular. Any piece can be moved into the next piece and it can always be played in infinite, continuously forever. I mean, that's when you know it's a proper exercise, at least in my system of teaching. That it can always be repeated symmetrically over and over and over again until the point you can do it without thinking about it. Okay? So again, so you can hear that transition going from Dorian now. See me? So I just added a straight ascending scale.
Is it a regular?
I just did the exact same thing.
Exact what I did with two octave, right? Yep.
Okay, you can do either way.
And then just you
You
go.
can skip the 7th and just go straight. Or you can you could be extra technical about it and either way will be right. You understand? Because in one hand you're playing the block by itself, the 2-string block. Right? Or you can play it with the transition note. Okay? And either way will be right.
Okay.
Right? The point that's important is that you do it consistent in a circle. The reason I personally teach to take that note out because the 7th is it's like obviously the most tense moving note. So you don't use it all the time. It's something you use sparingly anyway. So when you take it out of the scale practice, you can identify it quicker. You understand? So instead of it just being another note in the scale, it has a special ring to it. You know what I mean? So I don't play the same way. For instance, when I'm playing a solo, if there's some cheesy G major thing, right? I don't think where's the 7th. If I know the root is, I know where the 7th is automatically just from the other exercise. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So again, you want to go all the way up, straight ascending scale. Okay, and just continue it. When we get down, we do the same exact thing. Now
Switch to the.
we're going to the 3rd octave. Okay, so we're gonna go. Okay, so a little faster. We'll G major. Okay? And you notice that my right hand is always the same motion, whether I'm playing slow or playing fast, whatever I'm doing. You'll see that I always bring the stress across all the joints. I don't make one joint do all the work. You'll see people will go and they'll use the thumb, they'll use the wrist, you know what I mean, or they'll use all the elbow. You have to let all the joints and the entire mass of the arm support the effort instead of just one spot. You know what I mean? If you isolate it, you don't want to giving it an injury. The body doesn't like to take that kind of stress in any one point. You understand? So you want to, if you watch again, my right hand. I can't, you know, I mean, I don't know how to really explain it to you other than that. It's just that the whole thing has to move together. Even when I'm doing like a strum on an acoustic guitar, and you see that wave motion, it's still a wave where the entire arm is having a function. You understand? So that's basically that. With after you're done, you get all those three things done. You can do the same exact thing, but in thirds. Okay? So here you go. Okay? Going backwards. Whatever. And you get back to here, obviously. Go up to there and the same thing. Okay? Get back down. And then you do a turn, come back up. Right? And do the same thing. Oops. And continue it. You understand? Mm-hmm. So now you're finally getting up to the higher string. So right? Okay, just slow down so you can see what's going on. Use the G note. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Yes, but do you want to use the rest of the neck, which you usually use? Just stop at
for now,
G.
For now, just
stop
do it
at
in
G.
G.
Okay.
Because this is just preliminary exercise. This is just the first level of the exercise. Because once you basically get how the entire thing connects this way, right? We start after we get that the linear approach. Then we're gonna go vertical. Okay, and then you first break it down. So how it works, this is how I like to teach. I teach you the two strings first, right? Then we stack the two strings so you get all three across. After you get all three across, we start bringing it back so you get into that linear vertical box shape. Understand? So the next approach after we do all these exercises will be to start just connecting into long straight runs. Okay? So. Okay? And then you can do that in thirds and fifths, you understand? So you can do it as a permutation. You get me?
Yeah.
So it looks, when you see it like that, it's like, holy shit, what the hell's going on over here? But when you understand this, the principle of how it's, it's created from the, ground up, you understand it's a logical sequence. It's exponential. It just keeps growing and growing and growing.
Yeah. See.
You see what I mean? So a lot of the way I teach comes from like the Taoism and the Buddhism and stuff like that, where how things will keep multiplying out of nothing. And if you, we'll talk about the whole the square circle theory thing like later on when you finish playing the scales. But like I like to make sure you get is that when you practice this stuff, it doesn't have to be fast. It has to be really on the beat, you know what I mean? And not so much on the metronome beat, because the metronome time isn't natural, you know what I mean? It's more that it's on like what feels to be a natural beat. You know what I mean? You can go fast or slow, it doesn't make a difference, you know what I mean? What's important is that it feels like it's consistent to you. You know what I mean? Later on, when you get comfortable, then you start working on metronome time, because that's an unnatural thing. First learn to deal with nature, you're learning to deal with playing in real time, you know what I mean? In time to what you feel is a natural rhythm. And then after you get that, and you understand consistency in yourself, I mean, then you can go to an external clock and so click, 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 because that's just ridiculous. It's, you know what I mean? It's just too much to get at once. You get what I mean?
Yep.
So first get the base concept, and then you start to perfect it until that unnatural machine type. Okay?